Hello and welcome to Naivety Gaming. I'm your host Matt, and this is the 27th week of Cheap Weekly Thrills. For those who don't know, Cheap Weekly Thrills is where I browse Steam and find games that have been released in the past week for $5 or less. Now, interestingly enough, this week I was browsing through and it was one of those weeks where I was about to say, maybe we should look on page 2, because I didn't see too many things around this area that was like really catching my eye, and I really had to do some digging. And the game for this week is called GROOD. GROOD is about fighting. The gameplay blends classic shoot 'em up frenetics mechanics with modern low poly graphics, particles, shaders, and the power of Unity. Annihilate an army of machines and afterward annihilate their bosses. Go all the way to confirm that your battle paid off. And initially I looked at the trailer and it was really jarring. I'm not sure I necessarily like that version of the trailer, so let's try this one, where we can actually see some gameplay. And damn, does that look quick. Holy crap. So, in other words, if you really like your metal music and really like shoot 'em up and that kind of stuff, incredibly fast-paced gameplay, holy crap. This is... that's a lot. I'm not sure I even have the brain power to do this today, but we'll find out in a very hysterical way very quickly. So, GROOD has a special promotion until the 6th, which I believe is Friday or Saturday. No, it's Friday. And it is 35% off, so instead of being $3, it is currently $1.94. And, interestingly enough, it is one of the first Cheap Weekly Thrills that I've seen that has DLC. So it's got an original soundtrack for an additional $1.29, which is also 35% off instead of $2. So, good stuff all around. I'll do some quick testing. Hopefully this will work, because it looks very intriguing. I can't pronounce today. Whoop-de-doo. But, yeah, I'll give it some tests, and we'll see you guys in a moment. Hello, and welcome to GROOD, the game where... it's a game that's hack and slash and gives you a be aware of potential seizures alert at the beginning of the game. And these guys know this is a game that's tough as nails, because your difficulty is hard, or hard. And hopefully there isn't a difference, or if there is, well, we're gonna find out, because it just tested the first version of hard, and it's hard. The air is filled with gasoline. Isn't that lovely? So it's pretty quick, as you can tell. This main ship in the middle is firing missiles that is very difficult to avoid, which is kind of an issue. It seems like that the missiles are even more non-avoidable than the first difficulty version. As you can tell, your controls are on the joypad, which is your left analog stick, and you just hold down the right trigger to shoot. You can also use the right bumper at one point in time that they'll eventually point out, and I just kind of died. No, there's a little thing in the top right corner, if you can tell. You get to fill up a slow motion meter, which is very well needed in a game like this. Not gonna lie. So, I honestly can't really tell what's going on half the time. I'm just trying to avoid the missiles, but then I keep on running to literally anything else, which is a little bit annoying. So, normally the missiles are much faster than that, so. And apparently I just killed that mothership really quickly, and I'm not sure how he did it. So, there you go. As I was trying to mention earlier, you can also use the keyboard, which is your WASD and then enter for fire. And, this is one of those games where you really need a controller, in my opinion, because the keyboard seemed really overly sensitive, and having the very minute movements and the much more accurate controls, more specific positioning with the joystick is very much more appreciated, much more easier to work with. And this is not going well again. Ah! I did it, I think. Whew. I could take a momentary breather. Oh look. So this is the kind of slow motion deal. As you can tell, the meter in the top is going down. Nope. I tried avoiding that missile, I couldn't even do that much, so there you go. It's lovely, isn't it? And I am dying a lot as always. Damn it. Fought like an ancient hero. So I got a better score that time. So by the looks of it, it seems like it's one of those kind of like endless, maybe not dungeon runners, but kind of like the endless kind of games, Flappy Bird or whatever, where you just keep on kind of going and going and going and going and whatnot, which actually makes the game that much more interesting versus it just being like, in a way, I kind of would have enjoyed like a little story mode or something where you could actually have individual levels, but I think as an, oh look, I got an achievement. But as kind of like its own little solo game for the moment being, I kind of like the idea that it's just like an endless game. I don't know. Kind of leave a comment down below on which version you would think would be better. I got 27,000, which is about half of what I got before. Which was 55, I think. 55,000. Which is actually pretty good considering my last runs. My very first runs were like, I don't know, 10,000. Like, I'd barely get past the first boss, and I'm like, nope, I'm done. If that. So. No, interestingly enough, I was thinking that this game would be a little bit too much for me, but no, I'm enjoying it, and I'm actually, you know, it's as fast-paced, if not more fast-paced than I thought it would have been, and somehow I'm holding up, and I'm not sure how. Give me some more enemies, thank you. Yeah, I absolutely cannot see what, yep, there's the missile. I'll give it one more shot for you guys. Oh. I can do this. Whatever quote-unquote this is. I don't know, new high score, next run, who knows. I'm already taking a fair bit of damage. It's not going great. Oh. Dodge those missiles. Alright, got rid of him. We're doing good so far. Doing good. Doesn't seem like I've taken a whole lot of damage. There is one crack in the middle of the screen, which, by the way, those graphics for showing damage, I love. Where it's just like, hey look, the lens of your camera is breaking, and or a visual representation of your ship. Like, you should probably get some help. Or just get good scrub, which I think that's more or less their mentality at this point. And look, it's another mothership. Oh, mother of God. Hello. Oop, that was another missile I completely did not miss. Okay. Hello. Let's get rid of those. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying that. Stop. Okay. So we're missing a lot of missiles right now. I'm very happy about that. We're doing good. Somehow killed the next mothership. Not sure how I went about that, but I did. Okay, so we're up to 51,000, 52,000. Next mothership, you're gonna show up. Am I gonna get another high score? Ooh, I think I'm about to beat that high score. 56, we beat it. We beat it. Okay, so the one thing that I do like is how there is technically like a range to level, like height-wise. And it's actually kind of interesting to go up and down and whatnot. This is the farthest I've ever gotten. Okay. Not sure what to do now, so I'm just gonna go on my way. We're up to 70,000. Again, I'm not sure if this is a game that will... I'm not sure if I'll be able to come back to this and be like, oh, this is your next level that you could get to type thing. We could start at this. Or if this is a... Oh, look, I can actually... Can I get some health? Thank you. Or this is a game where it's like, well, you got to this one spot once, so have fun with that. How did I get up to 90,000? What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing right now. This is insane. So, this game is definitely not like what I've normally done. I enjoy my little, nice relaxing puzzle games. So, the fact that I'm doing this right now is very not in my character, but also at the same time too, I'm, like I was saying before, I'm enjoying myself. It's a fun little game. And there's that little lasery guy, and I died at 100,008. No, 108,074. Boop. Oh my goodness. I don't want to see what this is. Do I dare see what the leaderboards are? I'm in now 10th in the world rankings. Am I the 10th person to play it? I'm not sure. I was so close to being 9th. Ugh. That's aggravating. So that's actually kind of something cool. So if you guys want to pick up GROOD and attempt to beat my 10th place score, I might come back later and see if I can go higher. That might be fun. Gives a little bit of competition to this little channel of mine. So that was GROOD. A very fast-paced shoot 'em up style side-scrolling game where, oh my goodness, if you do not have a functioning computer to handle its high intensity, I don't know how you're gonna play this. Or maybe you're constantly in slow motion, and maybe then you're actually... Should I get into a Windows XP machine? I think I'm gonna go buy a Windows XP machine. Hold on. Anyway, like I was saying, that was GROOD, a fast-paced shoot-'em-up game, side-scrolling game, whatnot. If you've enjoyed this content, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment down below of any other game that you picked up this week for $5 or less, or if you picked up GROOD, and you can actually tell me down below how much of a scrub I am, and you can leave a comment on how big of a score you got in the leaderboard? If you beat 10th place, if you beat my score, just leave it down in the comment section below, or just comment random stuff. I can't control you. It's freedom of speech. Who cares? So, like I was saying, like and subscribe. We could always appreciate you guys. And, this was the 27th week of Cheap Weekly Thrills. I'm your host, Matt, and we'll see you guys next week. So, bye.